In the past few months, there has been controversy in Christian media, to be more specific, in Daystar television network. Now, here in East Africa, we have consumed a lot of Daystar's content over the years. So we are familiar with the president, Johnny Lam, the deceased husband, Marcus Lam. So when we saw the headlines about alleged abuse and cover-up, and this is abuse involving a minor, so it has caused a fallout within a family. And it is all about cover-up and the alleged lack of integrity. Now, as consumers, of course, we have to be concerned and ask ourselves, are the people we watch or people in the Christian helms, the helms of power, the media houses, or wherever they are, do they really have integrity? This is the question to ask. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Emma Mary Wanjiko. So when we look at the Bible, there are many cases involving the lack of integrity among the people who professed Christ or among people who said they were people of God. Let us look at some of those top examples where these people fell short of the integrity they claimed and what the consequences were. So the first person on the list is Judas Iscariot. We know he betrayed Jesus for money, and according to Matthew 26:14-16, Judas agreed to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. So the second example is a couple, Ananias and Sapphira, or Ananias and Sapphira. They lied to the Holy Spirit, and this story can be found in the book of Acts 5:1-11. So they lied about paying the full amount of money. So the next example is Gehazi, who was the servant to Prophet Elisha. So he engaged in deceit for personal gain, and according to the book of 2 Kings 5:20-27, he ran after Naaman and told him lies to obtain gifts. So he received the punishment to have leprosy together with his. Let us look at that specific verse. Yes, here it is. So Gehazi received the punishment of Naaman's leprosy, according to 2 Kings 5:27. Therefore the leprosy of Naaman shall cling to you and your descendants forever. Then he went out of his presence, and he was as white as snow. Finally, we have Saul, who continually disobeyed God. For example, in 1 Samuel 13:8-14, Saul offered the sacrifice before the arrival of Samuel, which was clear disobedience. And we have many instances where he did the wrong thing. In the year 2011, I had the privilege to work with a local Christian network, the TBN Family Media here in Kenya. And once you are on the inside, you are an employee on the inside, you discover that there are so many issues. In fact, I came to understand that it's a lot of work and a lot of issues when you are running such networks. Number one, you are not funded by any enterprise. So you rely on partners and donations for you to keep going. I had the privilege to work and meet Leo Slingaland, who is the founder of the Family Media Kenya. What struck me within the year I spent working at that media house is that a lot has to be done. You have to look for the partners. You have to look for the donations, because this is not an enterprise that is making money. So when you're on the inside as an employee looking out, we don't appreciate what goes into running a Christian network. You're not an enterprise, you depend on donations and partners. Of course, your name and your reputation are very important, maybe the most important. You want to make sure that you have a good name so that people can continue supporting. And also, people don't realize that these media houses, they support many people, families, because there are many people who work there, from media sections to transport to hospitality, that's catering. There are so many elements within a media house where there is need for continual funding. And when you don't work on your reputation, or you don't appeal to those who are watching, of course, this will have a blow on you. And these people are also not perfect, they are human. So Watching from the inside, I came to appreciate that it is not as easy for some of these people. Maybe they are afraid of a scandal, so they cover up. So the issues of integrity may come into question. But it's only God who can see inside, in the heart. We men look at the outside, but God looks at the inside. So we also pray that the issues will be resolved and the truth can be found. Thank you for watching this devotional. If you want to get in touch with me, you can find information in the description below. Otherwise, my prayer for you and your family is that you may be whole and well.